Welcome back to Heavy Rain, and
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay, I don't care anymore, but yeah. I sort of had a bit of a breakdown last part, but now I'm back. Time to go back on the counterattack.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is another part that I was looking forward to because I want this. I want this particular part and part 4, if I remember. 4 or was it 5? Well, the other part where remember the part where Madison took care of Ethan. You know, with the medicine and shit.
She's gonna take care of Ethan again.
Yeah, yes. So after we do this part, Jove, it's up to you. For part 10, I want you to prepare and come back with info for your mom by showing her those 2 scenes, so she can put her own thoughts on this, whether this is accurate or not.
Ethan, I think there was a bed there, you know.
Ah, okay. Press triangle to help him, I guess.
Smash triangle, actually. Basically, when you see the button like shaking, that means you have to mash it. Like, well, it depends.
I'm sorry,
well,
but what
in
so
here,
this
I have
is
to
the
hold
main.
it. When you see a white triangle downwards, like you're seeing those prompts, that means you have to hold it. They explained this in the tutorial stage in part 1, but you guys might have forgotten about that.
Go to sleep, little Ethan.
So how did this guy get knocked out on the floor?
Well, he did. Well, we saw in the last part, he almost got killed by electricity and shit. But you kind of left during that, so I'm guessing you missed it.
Oh, right, okay, sorry, I forgot.
I mean, Jova, not you, Dwibs.
So let me get this straight. Even though he almost got killed by electricity, he had enough strength in him to make it back all the way here, though.
Are those burn marks on your chest?
Get your logic out of here, man. This is a David Cage game. There is no logic here.
Oh God, I didn't know the sex scene was already.
No, not yet.
He's joking.
Surprisingly, he's restraining himself.
It looks like it. He's even making the sounds for it.
Oh, well, that's nasty.
Oh, never mind. That's
Yeah,
a turn down. That's a turn off. I hope that's a turn
Sorry.
Alright, so let's see if he has a fever.
You've got a hell of a.
See, he has a fever. Gee, I don't know. Maybe tend to the wound first.
I love how her hand was clipping through his head.
Lady, you should be
I love
tending
how
to the
that burn
wound.
mark is now a lot.
Pedro,
Arms look really
Pedro, you
bad.
don't understand. She has magical phasing powers.
Protect your wounds.
she's Kitty Pride.
Nice. Okay, let's touch it.
Okay, lady, do something.
No, I'm
It's
Something-
probably infected. Don't
Jova,
touch it.
Jova, I'm shitting on David Cage's vision. So,
I know.
Don't you dare interrupt my vision.
Dibs, no, I have dibs on that. That's my shit.
But I'm David Cage's brother.
Don't worry, Quibbs. You'll have
Those are
another
serious
French character to
crimes.
voice act somewhere.
I don't know if I can do anything for you.
Which is why I'm gonna tend to you
What's you
anyway.
Yeah.
Instead of calling a hospital.
No, that's the thing. Ethan doesn't want her to call an hospital because he's wanted by the police and shit.
Technically not. They still don't
Well, yeah,
know
technically-
it's him.
Shh, Jova. You're thinking of dangerous things. I don't have to kill you, do I?
With logic.
Logic.
Wow,
What is
Theo
this
threatens with removing
what do you-
fingers, and
what do you-
Pedro threatens with murder. That's the.
What is this logic shit you're talking about?
But I'll do what I can.
Logic
something we learn in
is...
school.
You
well,
are
it is a beautiful thing.
you are a dangerous man. I will trap you into a vortex of lag. Goodbye, good sir.
Do you mean the vortex of emotions?
Do not
I
question.
think it's the text of Skype lag that I was trapped in yesterday.
Do not
question.
question-
Don't touch it.
Do not question the art. Anyway, okay, so let's actually.
Mr. Cage, my mom's a doctor. She just clearly told me that this is not how you treat a wound. Want to know how you actually treat this?
Jova, save
one
that
thing,
save
you
that for
don't
part
really
10.
need to-
Jova, save that for part 10.
But
See
Well, I
that,
mean,
that
she-
phone seems to be changing
she's-
shape and
No,
getting big.
I specifically want her to see this one too because this one is the most outrageous. So let's save that for part 10.
Well, she's told me about these sort of things before, but okay.
True, but I want her to actually see it, and she can give some more specific details.
Wait, is Jova's mom joining us in the next
No,
part?
I don't mean that. I mean that. I mean Jova will show her the clips, and then she will give her own impressions, and then Jova will tell us what her impressions are.
That would be a first for any
Because
company.
my mom is a doctor.
And then we'll do a confrontation between him and David Cage. So, David, go away.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry, we'll have our logic battle sooner or later.
Anyway, let's rub it.
Jova, think about it like this. I mean, you play a lot of Ace Attorney, so just don't present the evidence until it's required.
Exactly.
True.
So ointment for the burn, bandages for the arm. I also have.
Okay, no. I don't think that it would just make all the red fade away like that.
Then
Wash it off, man.
After disinfecting the wounds in the arm, I'm also using bandages on it, and that's it.
And also, I love how the bandages are just like vanishing and clipping through the rest of the bandages.
Yeah, and I know I brought this up the last time we did this, but I'll say it again. It's what is this? A motel or an hospital? I mean, they have medicine for everything. They even have bandages.
They have bandages, first aid, disinfectant for wounds like this.
Painkillers. Don't forget the painkillers.
Painkillers.
Maybe the hotel owner is in cahoots with the origami killer, so he expects people to come here in this state.
That sounds awfully goddamn
do.
contrived.
Yeah.
This is
Well, then
David
again,
Cage, though.
actually-
It's perfectly normal to be contrived.
Ethan?
Yeah.
He's unconscious. Now
No
we'll just have to
kidding.
wait and hope he wakes up.
Yeah, we'll just do it. Okay, Jova, remember?
God forbid
Okay.
he dies.
I forgot. Okay, we're gonna have a few moments of silence now, so I'm able to say something. Last time we took care of Ethan, I remember it was either Dwebs or Jova who asked this question. Why is she doing the? Why is she even? How the hell does she even know how to do to take care of wounds and shit like that? And I specifically said that it was going to be here that she explains it. She herself explains that because
She Googles it, doesn't she?
Ethan asks her himself. So we're gonna actually wait for the explanation from the actual game before Jova cross-examines it.
Oh, there's a cross-examination. Okay.
When I say that, I mean you're gonna complain about the fact that it makes no sense.
Okay.
It's David
No,
Cage trying to ever make any
it's-
sense.
No, don't worry. I'll probably be able to make a cross-examination out of it.
By the way, that blinking icon you keep seeing, that's the autosave
Oh, look
thing.
at that! Part of the wound is still uncovered.
Just a little trivia,
How do
in case
you
you're
feel?
wondering.
Is there anything that's contradicted?
No, you'll see. Let's just wait.
Okay.
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
So you stayed here for all 3 hours?
How
Why
bored
the
must you have
guardian
been?
angel?
Thank you.
You don't even.
Thank you. Explanation, please.
No choice.
Good choice.
Memory.
When I was a child, I was always the one who used to fix my brothers up when they'd been fighting with the other kids on the block.
I feel like we've been told this before.
suppose
I
was the
told you,
guardian
but I
angel.
see. So yeah, that's her explanation. She likes to play the guardian angel.
At this point, I'm surprised you just dressed up as a fairy godmother.
I know, right? Like,
How
oh,
bad was
said
her
you were
block?
here
I mean, her
because
brothers must have
you're an
been, like,
insomniac?
beating people with baseball bats.
yes, indeed. I work at the I work on Ratchet & Clank games, and I
I
recently
think
worked
I
on
went through a bit of
Sunset
a tough
Overdrive.
patch the last few months.
Hmm.
It's the kind of
Oh
stuff
wait, you mean that
like
that kind of insomnia? All right. Then.
I do what I can to live with it, but
If only, Pedro. If only.
Explanations, please. That's a good one. Yes.
Explanations.
But I didn't pick anyone because I was kind of indecisive, and before I even made a decision, David Cage took away my choice. I was kind of thinking, should I pick explanations?
I'm sorry.
You ran out of time.
Shouldn't be asking you questions. I mean, after all, we hardly know each other.
Wow.
The characters are why are the characters putting out the plot holes?
Isn't that our
I don't know.
job?
Totally grateful for your help, but for your own sake.
Maybe
I think
this
it's
is why
better if
people
you don't
think
have
Heavy
to
Rain is his best game. It seems to be the one that's closest to actually questioning his
I can
usual
help
lapse
you.
in
Anyone
can help
logic.
Well, not just that. It's the
Did
one
he
that.
just, did he just touch her breast?
No,
I know the real reasons, Pedro. I'm just, thinking that as sort of a little side project
There
theory.
you go.
Maybe.
Take care.
So yeah,
That's it?
so yeah, that's our character development for these two, I guess, for now. We'll come back to this later.
We're gonna say for the rest of the game.
No, not the rest of the game. They're actually going to have one more interaction before it happens.
Didn't you say that they have sex at some point?
They do.
Yeah.
It's I'll give David Cage credit. It's even though it's still forced and contrived romance that adds to nothing. At the very least, he actually had the characters interact a bit before jumping in, before him boning her.
This isn't a Disney film, you know. You can't just.
Unlike in Indigo Prophecy, where
Wait,
Carla
is this David Cage now?
No. Remember that guy we caught while we were running away from the chickens?
Yeah.
Well, turns out, guess what? His alibi checks out, which means that our entire chapter we were chasing this guy was all a waste of our fucking time. Yay!
He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
You
Then
are
why-
so
that-
French.
Okay. Again, just like with No Country for Old Men, if this guy has nothing to do with the story, why did we even have to play for that chapter?
Ash?
Padding? Time wasting?
Exactly. Ash.
Ketchum?
Ash.
Ash.
Ash
What?
Ketchum is here?
Apparently.
Yep, he did it. Take him away.
Should like to
Just
speak with
lock him up.
Yes, please.
Who, Ash Ketchum?
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
It was a funeral.
So Ash Ketchum grew up to be a fat,
Okay. To be
bald
fair,
man.
what happened is that
Ethan came home completely drenched at
Ethan's
about 3.
ex-wife remembered something, and she came here to talk to the police about it.
He spoke about drowning the rain.
By the way, this is not
Alright.
my. By the way, the subtitles being out of sync. That's not my recording. That's really how it is in the game.
Whoa.
Boy.
I'm getting time and eternity flashbacks.
Sonic 06 version.
It's only in this particular scene. Don't worry.
There may be no connection.
I love how his tie
But
moved
the next day,
on itself
there
for
was
like a full
that
second there.
announcement
The
of
tie is
another
sentient.
victim of the origami
The
pig.
tie is
So
officially the best character in this.
his wife told his wife
Find my
suspects that Ethan might be the origami killer, and this is enough for the cops to go straight after Ethan. I'm not even kidding. I'm not.
Objection! Where's your evidence?
So now they're going to investigate by asking his ego. Look, it's David Cage's ego right there in the background.
Well, I'll be right back.
I'm bound.
Dwibs has had enough.
Why is his ego on the background? Then again, this is the guy who has in his company the words emotion in giant black letters.
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Actually, dude, you have to explain because, you know, you're obstructing an investigation. That's a crime. Jova?
True.
Also, it is actually law that if a patient is at any risk of anything, you have to tell someone.
I mean, yeah, I can tell what David Cage is going for. You know, it's unethical for a psychiatrist to talk about, you know, his patient's problems and shit like that. But when it comes to a point where
That's just funny. He's gonna call the police.
and of course, Blake being the bad burly cop who always who can't listen to reason or, you know, do actual investigation, he of course tries to beat the shit out of him because that's all Blake does in every single scene he's in. Beat the crap out of people.
Blake, stop! Don't come back.
Okay, will somebody get Blake some psychiatric help?
I know.
I always loved that in the Willy Wonka film. Stop! Don't come back.
Hey,
He does look a little bit like David
So,
Cage.
so here's my question: How come Norman hasn't arrested Blake yet?
Swear to me!
Let go of this man immediately. I'll report you, and you'll be off the case.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
What the hell's the matter with you, Norman? Will you get cold
This
feet?
He looks like this guy looks like the main villain out of
I wanna say
Moonraker.
Sean Mars just as much as you.
Except Moonraker was at least kind of goofy and fun, whereas this is just.
thank you, Jaden. Thank you. God,
Ethan Mars has
I
had
love you.
psychological problems since his first son died.
Wow, this guy
Who's
isn't even
responsible
trying
for
to
his death?
hide his French
Sort
accent.
of mob
Yeah.
neurosis.
Maybe.
He is haunted by visions of drowning
Is this guy voiced by David Cage? He looks a bit like him.
No. David Cage doesn't actually voice any of the characters in his game. Surprisingly, no. You'd think he would, but surprisingly, no.
Huh.
He doesn't.
That's a shock.
Well, he's better than Larry Kazanov then.
I mean,
I'm
I'm not
Now this guy's a...
M. Night Shyamalan likes to
And now
cameo in almost every of his movies. I'm surprised. Norman!
And apparently, you know, in Food Fight, the director of that film, Larry Kazanov, voices one of the characters in that. That weasel that looks like it's. You know how it introduced itself?
Wow.
Ash, I want you to assign every available
Yeah.
man to finding Ethan
Yeah.
Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night.
So yeah, they're going after Ethan. Blake is accusing Ethan Mars of being the origami killer. What is this?
let's get this straight.
Wait,
They're
wait.
setting-
And he's doing
they
this
have-
on what grounds, you ask? And he's doing this on what grounds, you ask? Because he had an origami figure.
He looks like he needs a lot of sleep.
Because there's no one in the world who has origami figures aside from the origami killer, right?
I mean, seriously, it's like they're gonna send like half the police force after him. It sounds like.
Are all these
What?
close-ups just David Cage's way of showing off all the polygon?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they had to do something for the loading
They
screen,
have
so
emotions.
exactly.
Oh boy, where to golf?
Wait a second. Those close-ups are loading screens?
Yeah, that's the loading screen.
It's
Oh,
gonna be one of those
Oh.
rich people talks, isn't it?
I thought that's just how every cutscene started. Is
So
like,
yeah,
wow.
this is Gordy's father. Remember Gordy from the last part? Well,
So the origami killer's going around and shit.
that's okay. We already spoiled it anyway, so
We might as well.
yeah.
Thank you, Jova.
Not to mention, those who haven't played the game shouldn't be watching a commentary of it.
Well, actually, Pedro.
Unless they really don't care and just want some knows.
Well, actually, Pedro. To be fair, we don't really spoil during our Professor Layton or Ace Attorney commentaries.
True, but that's
But those are
but that's because that story is actually interesting and is worth not spoiling. This one isn't.
True. So basically, disclaimer, folks: if the game is not good and you don't want to be spoiled, then you probably don't want to watch our commentaries. If the game is good, then yeah, you can pretty much be sure that we won't spoil to our best.
Indeed. So
If it's a David Cage game, watch the commentaries.
Guys,
'cause
what
you're
time are you
allowed.
at?
17, 24, 25.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'll go to
Go to 17:45.
Just go to 18 minutes.
17:55.
Go to 18 minutes or
Okay.
something. Oh, 17
Okay,
what?
17:55.
Okay, I'll go to 18 minutes then.
You're not missing anything, so.
Just guy playing golf.
So he's teaching us how to play golf.
So yeah, this is not.
Exciting.
So yeah, this is not Mario Golf, as you can see. It's just holding two buttons. And all right, you're at 18 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. 3, 2, 1, click.
4.
David, Sony already have a golf series. It's called Everybody's Golf. That's much better.
We have EVA.
We have Mario Golf.
Well, in America, it's called Everybody's Golf.
We have Tiger. You know what's interesting, because this game uses the PlayStation Move. So you would think that he would actually alter this scene to use the PlayStation Move. You know, because the Tiger Woods games made by EA Sports, those games make fantastic use of the PlayStation Move and the Wii Motion Plus. I'm not even kidding. The Tiger Woods games become really fun when you actually play them with the motion control.
He's right.
Oh, Jova, you know, the Everybody's Golf games have a different name in the States.
Yeah.
Oh wait, guys! Now I have to hold up before swinging down the controller. See, this is getting more complex.
It's called.
No, it's like you said, Pedro. This could have been a point where they literally could have just used the PlayStation Move.
No, the thing is, I love how we're going to see this eventually when we get to see the. Go ahead.
In America, it's called Hot Shots Golf over there. Why they changed the name, I don't know.
Am I the only one who notices that in order to actually continue the discussion, we have to play golf?
Yeah, it's to keep the player. It's
super exciting.
Basically, David Cage doesn't want to board. It wants to keep the player having to do something while this cutscene is going on. So play golf.
Yeah, that's sure to keep them interested.
Anyway, the point I was trying to make is that, see, and we'll see this when we commentate on the extras. But
please be intimidated.
Are you trying to buy me? Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. I haven't seen this exact same conversation in a million movies before, have I?
Have you seen
Yeah. Let's see. 1 million. Do I have 2 million? Blah, blah, blah,
Don't
blah.
play that game. Don't go near my son, Mr. Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
Okay, to be fair, okay,
Sure.
to be fair, this scene
Have a nice day,
this
Mr.
scene is for this subplot about Gordy and his father does get brought up again. We're still not done with this. To be fair, yes, this is gonna lead up to something eventually.
Okay.
Let me guess, does he know he's the origami killer?
No. Nobody knows who the origami killer is at this point.
We do. Jova told us.
That woman never actually hit
You guys are not going to let me live that down, are you?
Jova, with great power comes great responsibility. You know that.
That's the
True.
best thing you've ever called.
Yeah, I know. I literally called the whole plot.
Let me get.
point.
Let me. I can see it now. A movie about Jova where he's like, "But you don't get it. I didn't choose this power. It chose me."
That's pretty much the case.
You'd be absolutely perfect in a David Cage game.
Definitely.
Now we're in.
Oh,
I didn't watch this live.
That's the.
You know what? Actually, that probably would be like that.
That's the thing that's the thing with David Cage, Dwebs. He loves to jump around a lot.
Yeah.
He did
Like
it in Fahrenheit. He does it in this game. He does it in Beyond Two Souls to the most extreme of cases, as Jova will no doubt tell you. Okay, so we're going to do one more trial. This time it's the lizard trial. This is actually probably my favorite trial in the game because it's the one that comes close to actually do the problem. Like the idea itself is
Porcelain
good.
lizards?
The problem is that this is
New.
just
Out of place with the
emotional
rest of this
manipulation.
stuff.
I don't really like the way he did it. I think he could have done it a little more with more finesse. But you guys will see what I
Are we
mean in
gonna
a
have to
moment.
deal with snakes or something?
No. You'll see exactly what it. Let's just say it's called the lizard trial for a reason. For now, but you'll
Oh,
see.
boy.
Okay, so I found the lizard that has the key. So break it. There it is.
That was easy.
Oh no, we're not done. Now,
There's more to this.
now we have to enter into the lizard door.
What's next?
Okay.
The Komodo dragon?
After this, it's the which trial is it? I forgot. Like,
Okay, why do I always imagine when I'm watching stuff like this that that the room's gonna all of a sudden blow up and kill the protagonist?
Because lazy jump scares?
so yeah, this is an
No,
abandoned.
Jova, it's not a lazy jump scare. That's ending the game.
Okay, so this is an abandoned apartment that belongs to the origami killer, and we're gonna see later actually how he got this apartment. I'll credit where credit is due. We're actually gonna get some history on how he got this apartment and shit, I guess. So
This
yeah.
really is David Cage's best work.
All right, so let's check
Actual
the
backstories.
let's check the iPad or whatever the hell that is and check exactly what our trial is.
No, don't.
Well, when I
press
say
it.
best work, I mean
All right,
in
Don't
terms of
press
the
it, will
plot.
explode.
All right, a little warning for anybody who is sensitive to gore. Please don't watch this part of the playthrough. Skip ahead to the next part. All right, so we have to cut one of our fingers. I kind of, you know, in retrospect, I kind of wish Teo was around for this part. It would have been fun to have
Wait,
Teo.
when is this turned into Saw?
This is David
Or
Cage.
Higurashi,
You-
for goodness.
If I want
You
to have a
see
chance to survive,
Teo, not Teo, sorry.
pain's
You
gonna
see
be
Dwebs.
Gotta
You see
find
Dwebs.
some way to
David Cage thought to himself,
finger?
okay, how the hell can
No
I get
way.
people interested in this? Okay, I'll force them to
This
cut
is
their own
fucking
finger.
nuts.
That will make them
I
interested.
can't do it. I want to save Sean, but
For
I
some time,
refuse
you've
to
been
do
searching
this.
for the origami killer in order to find out the whereabouts
I
of your
have to go through
child.
with it. have
I
no
want you
choice
to
for
know
Sean's
that
sake.
things aren't always as easy as they appear.
I can't
To the
do it
right,
myself.
to your right is a sword. I want you to cut off one of your own fingers. If you do not do it within 5 minutes, the room will explode with you in it. Live or die. Make your choice.
5 minutes. I've got 5 minutes to cut off my finger. Gotta decide now.
Couldn't you just
Gotta find a
escape?
sharp
Oh,
object, something that'll make a clean cut. I don't want to have to start hacking away at it.
Well,
shut up.
Are you
Alright.
actually gonna do it?
Yes, I
This
am.
will go horribly wrong. I'm not going to save my son
Eh?
by dying.
I am
here.
gonna do it, yeah.
Oh.
I don't really care for Ethan,
I don't
so...
think simply cutting off your finger would
So
kill
yeah,
you.
audience, anyone who's a little over sensitive when it comes to this kind of stuff, you might as well just skip to the next part. Point is, he gets his finger cut. That's it.
Ah, boy.
Is there a sound of bones breaking?
Don't worry. We don't actually see the finger and being cut. But we do hear the sounds and him screaming like mad.
Oh, so you hear the bones.
Let me get. What happens if you?
Right, I am getting out of here.
Hold on.
Right now.
If I fail, I can just move on and I won't get the more letters about the address where Sean is.
I thought the room was going to explode.
Sorry, Dwebs, but I think even the origami killer would have a hard time pulling that one off.
It's like, I'm cool with blood, I'm cool with all that,
then
but I can't stand the sound of breaking bones.
Actually, this makes a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, David, you had an opportunity for that and you blew it. Fuck you, David.
Right. Just in case something, I'm gonna mute the video here because. Yeah.
No, don't worry. The scream isn't. The audio of the screaming isn't that loud.
It's the breaking bones that's some.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm sorry, I'm squeamish too.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
So I'm not the only one.
So that's why I was warned.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
That's why I gave a pre-warning. Anyway, okay. So basically, we're gonna drink some alcohol because
that'll help,
I guess. And now, that's it. Now, now we're going to do that thing with the wound, so we can, so it wouldn't infect and shit. Again, Jova, is this accurate? Is this enough? I think Jova's gone now.
I don't think he cares.
Well, no worries. I'll just tell him to show this to his mom, and he'll come back in part 10 with the info.
All right.
Okay, so we have 3 minutes and 24 seconds.
Watching this in silence, it just.
So yeah, it's I have a choice between the saw, scissors, a big butcher's knife.
Just shoot your finger off.
Yeah, is it a hacksaw?
Mate, you can just shoot your own finger off.
I'm gonna use the butcher's knife because, like he himself said, I need something that makes a clean cut. Not just. And if I use the saw, it will be harder or more painful. I need something that will just make a clean, quick cut.
Does it cut away?
No, don't worry. You don't actually see the finger being cut. It just cuts to his face.
Okay. Try it. Do it.
Pain in his eyes.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
You see, I was about to explain why this scene is not that engaging, but my co-commentators are proving that it's not. Thank you, guys.
Do it.
Oh God, no.
Well, I told you wouldn't see it. I didn't specify how you would not see it.
Pedro, you monster. Okay, Pedro. Okay, Pedro, I swear, if I do a
Oh, come on, Pedro.
Pedro, I swear, for revenge, when I do a game that involves cutting off limbs, I will put up that sponge.
Hey, okay, hold on, I have to say something. Hey, Pontic and Graf. Hey, Pontic and Graf. Tip, go back to this. This is where you're actually at your best.
I haven't seen this in years, but that's one I remember. Wow.
Actually, I'll be honest. I prefer their college humor over that. Yeah, I'm that person.
No. I mean, like, well, it's okay. Trust me, dude. If you've seen Shattered Crystal's writing, Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Yeah,
like, trust me, Colors is like fucking genius compared to Shattered Crystal.
I'd rather watch the cute little animals mutilating themselves than listen to their writing in Boom.
Actually, I would take the writing because I don't like seeing cute animals getting mutilated.
Anyway, yeah, we did it, so let's get
Neither
the letters.
do I, but that just shows how bad their writing is.
Let's get the letters.
Jesus Christ, you came on about them like they're the worst writers ever. They're not Skip Woods, you know.
Okay, let's just focus on.
At least they try.
Dwibs, we're trying to emotionally manipulate you. Please be invested.
I don't care.
Dwibs is angry.
No, I just don't care.
You see, this is Dwibs not caring. Now imagine if he was angry. The world would fucking the room would fucking explode. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm back now. Sorry about that. I got called.
Well, you
Don't
missed,
worry, you haven't missed much.
You missed the
Ethan had to cut his finger off.
You missed the moose from Happy Tree Friends cutting his own leg.
Oh. So, he lost a finger.
And I said I prefer... I think...
Hey guys,
didn't they also write
spoiler
Mad
alert.
World?
It was the wrong leg.
Didn't Pontac and Graff also write Mad World?
Yeah, they did.
That was fine-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, in fact, Ken and Pontac are actually the writers of Happy Tree Friends.
I guess they're better at writing more adultish humor.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Anywho,
see you in the next part.
That happened.
Yeah, screw Pedro. We'll see you in the next part.
See you then.